Anakin Skywalker's love for Padme is one of the biggest reasons he turned to the dark side. She was dying, and the Jedi could not help him save her. So he looked elsewhere, he looked to the dark side. Ultimately, she died anyway, and Anakin was gone, now only filled with rage and anger. So what would have happened if Padme lived? Our scene begins on Mustafar. Padme is back with Anakin, trying to talk some sense into him. She pleads for Anakin to leave everything behind and go to Naboo and raise their child. Anakin was not listening. He was fixed on taking control of the galaxy and saving her in childbirth. Everything changes when Obi-Wan shows up. Anakin turns into a rage and chokes Padme. She falls to the ground unconscious. So everything has stayed the same so far. Anakin and Obi-Wan fight, Obi-Wan wins, and Anakin is turned to Darth Vader. Now we go to Padme giving birth. She screams in agonizing pain. Luke and Leia are born. And now, instead of losing the will to live, she sees her children for the first time and has something to fight for, something to live for. She knows she can get Anakin back. He can't be lost forever. But suddenly, a loud crash and bang hits the station they are on. Obi-Wan and Yoda look up in worry, wondering what has happened. They see a battalion of clones storming the station, showing no mercy for any lives they see. At the back, Lord Vader and Emperor Palpatine stand, walking towards them, getting ready to engage in battle. Yoda leaps at Palpatine, and this time Yoda is determined not to lose. They start in a duel, their blades moving so swiftly. Obi-Wan was startled. He had never seen such a battle. But he focuses his mind, knowing the battle he had in front of him. Vader looked down in rage. His rage is at the height he has ever seen. He blames Obi-Wan for what happened to him. Vader ignites his blade and attacks. Yoda and Palpatine had been using their sabers ferociously, swinging like there was no tomorrow. Palpatine switched his blade off and put the saber back up his sleeve where it came from. He raised his hands and shot bolts of lightning at Yoda. Yoda raised his hands and defended, absorbing the blasts. Obi-Wan was taking quick looks, amazed at the level of skill both fighters had. The two duels went on for a long time, with no one being able to get the upper hand. Obi-Wan was beginning to tire until he looked over his shoulder. He saw Padme standing, looking over in horror. The two duels stopped, Yoda and Obi-Wan fixated on what was about to happen. Padme, Vader says. He was stunned to see her alive. He thought she was dead. Vader looked over at Palpatine, his rage growing by the second. You told me she was dead. You lied to me. Palpatine stood there, calculating what to do next. Vader rushed at Palpatine, reigniting his blade. Palpatine laughed as he approached. He shot Sith lightning at the newly Sith Lord, but Yoda jumped in front, raising his hands to block. This time, Palpatine called on two lightsabers from his sleeves, and the battle began. Vader and Yoda working together for the same goal, to end Palpatine. Obi-Wan stayed back, looking on in shock. The Sith Lord and Jedi Master were too much for Palpatine, and Vader gave the finishing blow, beheading the Emperor. Thank you guys for watching. What do you guys think would have happened if Palpatine lived? Let me know in the comments below. Also, let me know if you would like a part 2 to this video, explaining what would happen after Palpatine's death. May the Force be with you.